Tonight I want to tell you a story about AnnaLee the lioness and the monkey who wasn't a zebra. It was a peaceful evening in the golden grasslands. AnnaLee the lioness lay sprawled out on her favorite sun-warmed rock, with her eyes closed, tail swishing lazily in the breeze. And nearby, Kevin, the giraffe, balanced a magnifying glass on his nose and examined ants with the focus of a mad scientist. "Fascinating," he said, scribbling in his notebook. "These ants are forming a food-efficient supply chain." AnnaLee opened one eye. "Kevin, you need more hobbies." Suddenly a loud voice echoed across the grasslands. "Hello, strange land!" AnnaLee sat up. What in the world? From the tall grass emerged a black and white blur. Long fluffy tail, wild hair, arms flailing like a dancer on roller skates trying not to fall. The creature swung from a tree, landed in a somersault, and struck a dramatic pose. It was something. Furry, loud, not very coordinated. AnnaLee's friend Toby the turtle popped his head out of the shell, saying, "Is that a tiny zebra in a costume? Or a lost magician's mop?" Kevin pushed up his glasses. "That's not a zebra. That's a colobus monkey." "A what now?" AnnaLee asked. Kevin cleared his throat. "The colobus monkey, native to the forest, rare in the grasslands." The monkey grinned. "My name's Frederick. I just moved here. You guys have any pudding?" Frederick tried to fit in quickly, maybe too quickly. He attempted to race a gazelle, but tripped on his own tail. He shouted, "Group hug!" at a herd of wildebeests, who then scattered like dry leaves on a windy day. He tried to swing from a low-hanging branch and accidentally landed on a grumpy warthog named Dennis. "When I was a young warthog!" AnnaLee watched it all with a grimace. "He's a bit much." Toby the turtle nodded. "Pretty sure he thinks I'm a rock. He offered to plant flowers on me." Kevin, however, was intrigued. He's unfamiliar with the environment. He's disoriented, probably forest-raised, needs support. AnnaLee raised a brow. "Needs boundaries." Frederick, unfazed by the awkwardness, continued his one-monkey show. "I brought snacks," he said one afternoon, dumping a soggy bunch of peeled bananas and glitter on a picnic basket. "Oops, sat on them." Later that week, Kevin was testing a wind-powered seed scatterer, because of course he was, when a sudden gust of wind sent the entire contraption barreling downhill, straight toward the meerkat tunnels. "Oh no," Kevin shouted. "If it crashes into the tunnels, it could collapse the whole colony." AnnaLee sprang to her feet. "I'll stop it." But the scatterer was moving too fast, out of control. AnnaLee chased it, but it was just out of reach. And just as it was about to crash, something black and white swung from a tree and landed right in front of the contraption. Thump! The seed scatterer stopped abruptly. AnnaLee rushed over. Frederick was sitting up, dizzy but smiling. "Did I save the grassland?" he asked. Kevin gawked. That was improbable. That branch shouldn't even support his weight. AnnaLee stared. "You risked getting flattened." Frederick shrugged. "I thought it was a flying food cart." That evening, mumbling to himself, Kevin patched up his invention and adjusted the trajectory equations. AnnaLee found Frederick sitting under a tree, poking glitter into the dirt. "Hey," she said, sitting down, "that was brave today." "Weird, but brave." Frederick grinned. "Thanks. Sorry if I've been extra." "You have," she said honestly, "but sometimes extra is okay." Kevin trotted over. "He's got spatial instincts, high energy, questionable banana hygiene, and an unconventional understanding of social cues, but he's got heart." AnnaLee looked at Frederick. "Want to come to our watering hole hangout tomorrow? We could use someone with good tree swinging skills." Frederick blinked. "Is this a real invite or a prank?" Kevin handed him a detailed, hand-drawn invitation on recycled leaf paper. Frederick yelped with excitement and immediately tried to hug them both, almost knocking over good old Kevin. Good thing Kevin had his track shoes on. And so the Golden Grasslands gained an unlikely new member. Not a zebra, but a one-of-a-kind, tree-swinging, banana-smashing, glitter-spreading, colobus monkey named Frederick. Because sometimes the best friends are the ones you almost didn't let in.